Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Are we live? Are we live? Okay, I think we're live. It worked. Oh.
Testing, 1, 2,
Yeah, we're live. Okay. Oh my God, I got it to work. I'm proud of myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream here, folks. We're about to get things started. I have some announcements for you guys about the future of CTP AEW and what's the next steps. And as you guys notice, if you follow the Twitter account, there was some changes made to the Twitter account with the description. If you paid attention this morning, I fixed that. We also, if you looked at the playlist, if you guys pay attention, there's a video that's going too. So, and if you got here early, you've seen a trailer for an arena reveal, and I'll explain more about that in just a few minutes. But thank you guys so much for joining me here tonight on this Tuesday evening. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes for some people to get in here. If you are in the chat, let me know. I see Desi D's here, Desmond's here. Welcome, man. If you are in the chat, let me know. And I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. We actually got started relatively on time. And then I'm gonna get into the announcement. I'm gonna go step by step with you guys, explain everything, and then we're gonna take some questions at the end, and then we're gonna close out. And I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. So let's see who's here. We got Sammy Talks in the building. We're gonna wait a few more minutes, then we're gonna get started. So I know it's in the middle of the day, but it's like 3 Eastern time. I think some people should be out of school, but not all. But let's see who's gonna join us today. So we got Sammy Talks in the building. We got Desi D in the building. I'll explain moderator rules. I have updated rules for that too. We'll explain that in a few minutes as well. Who else is here? We got a couple people coming in. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. We're probably gonna get started in about 2 or 3 more minutes. We're gonna get started, and we're gonna go over the announcements. Everything will probably be pinned on. Everything I say in the video today will be played back on my Twitter account and also Discord. So if you guys are in there and you couldn't make the stream, all the information that will be stated here will be on Twitter and on Discord. Follow the CTP AEW account if you haven't already. Follow the CTP AEW account. I'm gonna actually link that in the I'm gonna actually try to link. Let me see if I can link it or put the @ sign. I don't know. I'm trying to link the account. So follow our account. I'm gonna put a tweet in the chat, and y'all can go follow that account. It's made. It's great to go. Go follow that account. It's fun. All right, we got a good enough crowd in here. We got 7, so we're gonna get started. I don't want to hold y'all too long. I know it's Friday. I'm excited. It's the weekend. I'm very, very excited. Remember, guys, FCW will be tomorrow. I don't have a time yet, but we will get together and we will do FCW tomorrow. So make sure you guys. I hope you guys are excited for that. But let's get right into this one. AEW. So after going back and forth with some CCP members and talking to some people behind the scenes, I have decided that the AEW will no longer be in the Universe Mode War canon. AEW will now officially, and I can't believe I'm saying this again. I thought this wasn't going to happen again. But AEW will now officially be in the CTP canon, which means the main series canon. How will this work? I'm going to break everything down for you guys. So basically, after SummerSlam, we will move from a 3-brand universe to a 4-brand universe. How we're going to do it is AEW will start off with Double or Nothing, like I have been doing like I have been trying to do for the last 3 times I've been doing the series, or tried to do the series. We will start off with Double or Nothing, and we will go on and start having episodes come out after SummerSlam. So what's going to happen is you will see SummerSlam Night 1, SummerSlam Night 2. You will see NXT TakeOver Atlanta, and then the first AEW show will come out, which will be AEW Double or Nothing. After AEW Double or Nothing's come, I got a few little rules I'm going to have for AEW. That to make sure I don't get burnt out and to make sure we stay on schedule with the main series. Because the main series, because again, WWE it has 3 brands, is more important. It's been established for 7 seasons. That is the main series. So I got a few little rules I'm going to do. You will get episodes every 2 to 3 weeks, which means you might get an episode. You might get 2 episodes a month or 1 episode a month. But I'm going to try to give you guys 1 episode a month so we can keep focus on CTP WWE. It does not have to be released weekly with the WWE series. But that don't mean it's not that don't mean it's not canon though. Everything from the roster, everything from where it's placed in the calendar, and all of that is canon. AEW will not be on Wednesday because in the CTP canon, NXT is on Wednesday. We will have Tuesday night Dynamite, not Wednesday night Dynamite. Let me repeat that. AEW will not be on Wednesday. It will be on Tuesday. It will all also release every 2 to 3 weeks to keep focus on the CTP WWE series. Because again, like I said, CTP WWE is already established. It's already been there for 7 seasons. We're going to keep that going. And to keep focus on that, we're going to release AEW every 2 to 3 weeks starting after SummerSlam. That schedule starts after SummerSlam and after Double or Nothing is uploaded, premiered, and showcased to you guys. That's when that schedule will start. That don't mean I'm not going to work on. I'm going to work on the shows, and have them recorded. But I just won't focus on editing and releasing them because again, I'm trying to make sure we get SummerSlam out here. I got guests signed up, and I got guests I'm trying to get for SummerSlam. So we're going to start AEW after SummerSlam, and make sure I get all that stuff together with that series too. Another thing, we will follow our own pay-per-view schedule. Now, you guys know how AEW has their 4 pay-per-views in IRL. We're going to follow that. But how I am going to do my seasons for AEW is going to be very different from how people normally with AEW series would do. How our seasons will work. Okay. Bear with me with this one. So we're going to start at AEW Double or Nothing. We will host Full Gear. We will host Revolution. We will host all those pay-per-views like the big main ones that they host every single year. And to fill out the gap in between pay-per-views, instead of how AEW has a special every other month, with us, we're going to have, it's going to be some kind of WWE like, but not WWE like. It's going to be a special every month. Yes, there will be a special every month. So let's say, for example, we're going to host AEW Double or Nothing, and I will reveal to you guys our first special. Our first special will be AEW Invades Toronto. So we might have a special when we go to a hometown or something like that. Let's say we're going to Canada. I might go to Toronto, might host a special there, and it's going to be something like that to fill a gap in where a few championships will be defended. Not all championships, only a few will be defended at those specials, and big time matches and big stories will little 4-week stories or little 2 to 3.5 week stories will conclude. Those will be every single month, except pay-per-view months. So, like say for example, Double or Nothing is going to happen. Then our next pay-per-view is going to be All Out. During All Out, there will be no special that month. That month, the next special after that will be Halloween Havoc. That will be the next special. So that's just for an example right there. That's how our pay-per-view schedule will work. There's going to be the 4 main pay-per-views with built-in specials that will happen and they will be announced ahead of time. So don't worry about that. It's going to be very fun. It's very creative. I'm getting very, very creative with this series. And the last thing I want to, and this is very, very important, because I know this question is going to come up. Listen when I say this. It will only come together with the WWE series when a WWE draft happens after WrestleMania. Okay? So, after WrestleMania, question, because I can't say where the WrestleMania is going to be at because that's spoiling. After the season 7 finale, WrestleMania happens. You guys know we always do a WWE draft. So what's going to happen is, instead of it being Raw, SmackDown, and NXT like it was this season, Season 8's draft, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can get to the end of the season, and Season 2's AEW will be at the draft show. So what's going to happen is, the AEW roster, the NXT roster, Raw and SmackDown roster will be drafted at the same time. How I'm gonna work with that? I'm gonna work behind the scenes and get with our bookers, and we're gonna figure out how we're gonna do 4 brands for a draft. But I think we're gonna follow the similar draft rules that we had last season with a little bit of a twist, and I'll talk to them about that when we get there. The caveat is, since AEW does not re-release weekly with the WWE series, and says it's only released every 2 to 3 weeks, I might be at All Out when the WWE draft happens, or I might be at, I don't know, Revolution when the WWE draft happens. I might not be towards the end of the season, which means my roster might change mid-season. Okay, so don't get confused on that. The reason why we're doing that, because again, like I said, guys, I'm not producing 3 shows weekly. 4 shows weekly. That's too much work. I'm not doing that. So, this is the best way to have AEW be canon, but with some few little rules and caveats in it to keep it very, very interesting, to say the least. Now it's a challenge for me because, okay, let's say we're on the road to Revolution, and like I said, WrestleMania's right there. Now it's a challenge for me. Do I try to get to Revolution so I can end some of those storylines, or do I wait and do Revolution after my draft? So it's gonna be very, very interesting how me and my co-bookers, which I will announce that in just a second. We'll do our booking and storylines, because it's going to be a challenge, because we have to follow these rules and follow the WWE schedule and stuff like that. So that's basically the rules and how everything will work. Episodes every 2 or 3 weeks. It's not going to be released weekly. Follows its own pay-per-view schedule, and it will only come together with CTP WWE whenever a draft happens after WrestleMania. Now, I know you guys are thinking about it. Have I thought about it? AEW versus WWE Survivor Series? Yes, I have already thought about it, but no, it will not be happening anytime soon. I will wait to do a Survivor Series with AEW and WWE versus WWE at a later date. Not this season, not next season. I don't know. Maybe like season 3 or 4 of AEW, I might do a draft. I want AEW to start building itself up first, and then we will do a draft with the series. Not a draft, a Survivor Series with them, and it has to make sense. Maybe like maybe after a few seasons, we have some roster transparencies, and let's say, oh, this guy was in CTP AEW, now he's on Raw. This guy was in CTP AEW, now he's on SmackDown. Now he signed with the other company. We can do that. Have a couple of history first, and then we'll do a draft eventually. I mean, not a draft, a Survivor Series eventually. I don't know why I draft stand on my words. All right, that's it. That is the rules. That's the announcements. I'm actually I want to show you guys the. I was supposed to when I said that I was supposed to do a little dramatic title change I had in my head when I was writing this script out, but I never did. So I'm going to show you guys the thing. Then there you go. There it is right there. It is coming very, very soon. Like I said, put in your mind, post SummerSlam. That's when you will see this series. It will come. It will be post SummerSlam. That is when the AEW series is coming your way. I am so excited for this series. I hope you guys like that banner though. Look at that. My boy Expert Gaming made that banner. That's my boy. He made the banner for me, man. Absolutely incredible. Incredible work, Expert. Thank y'all. Last but not least, here are the bookers for AEW as of right now. I will be mainly producing this series and writing this series myself, but I am formally here to announce that Desi D will be joining me on the AEW writing team, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be, congratulations Desi D, this is going to be his first ever role in CTP. And I also wanted to announce to you guys that not only Desi D could be joining us, but if you are interested, I can take one more person to book with AEW. You know what I'm saying? So if you are interested in booking for AEW, let me know. And I can take one more person. Just let me know and we'll figure everything out. Because again, everything's even now. Because I have a split. Oh, Exile's interested. Okay, hell yeah. All right, Exile. I'll hit you up, and you're already in the Discord already. So all I gotta do is just change your role. All right, there we go. That's my third person. There we go. Exile. He said if I need a hand with anything, give him a shout. All right, there we go. There's my third person. All right. So there we go. So that is the team as of right now. Me, Exile, and Desi D will be booking AEW and getting that series together for you guys. It's going to be great. I'm very, very excited for this one. I hope you guys are as excited as me for the series, and it's going to be a grand old time. So there you go. All this information again will be posted on Twitter and in the Discord for you guys. So don't worry about that, and we'll get all that stuff to you guys. One last thing. I know you guys are going to ask about costs. Yes. Just to make this series fun, just like CTP WWE has, we will have calls. Creator wrestlers in the AEW series. Yes. There will be calls. Which means, let's just say hypothetically, Samuel Lewis can show up in AEW. Yes, if he is traded or his contract or he's drafted to AEW, that can happen. Okay, calls will be there. Not all calls, only calls that are not being used that much. So let's say, for an example, I'll use him as an example. Dino Man can be in AEW, yes, because he's not used that much. He hasn't been used that much in NXT at all. So, if NXT releases him, or I request a trade to get Dino Man, I can trade with them to get them to go to AEW. Now again, it has to follow the CTP canon. So currently, Samuel Lewis cannot go to AEW. The reason why he can't go to AEW because he's the television champion right now, so he can't leave WWE right now. He has no reason to leave WWE. I don't know unless the SmackDown booker, wants to do that. So Samuel Lewis can't show up, but that does not mean Lorenzo Sampson could show up. Lorenzo Sampson, since this is a universe, since this is canon, Lorenzo Sampson can show up in AEW whenever he wants because he is the Creators World Heavyweight Champion. Okay, so Lewis can't show because he has a WWE title, television championship private, but the Creators World Heavyweight Championship is used and expressed across all brands, which means Lorenzo Sampson can show up on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and AEW if he feels like it. So that is going to be very, very fun and very, very cool to play around with because look at that guy on that picture. Like, imagine seeing Lorenzo Sampson versus Kazuchika Okada in the main event of AEW. That can happen. Because again, Lorenzo Sanchez can show up on AEW whenever he feels like it. So that match can happen. You know? And then there you go. By the way, everybody in that picture, you know, spoiler alert, is signed to AEW and will be in the AEW series. Coming soon, by the way. So Okada's in AEW. Because again, like I said, I gotta talk about that too in just a second. That just on my mind. Before I forget, because I know people gonna be like, whoa, where's MJF and where's let me see, let me get an example. Where's MJF? Where's Hangman? Why are they not in AEW? Hold on, let me explain. Like I said, since AEW is in the CTP canon, that means that certain guys are already on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT who are in AEW IRL, which means they will not be on my AEW show because they're already on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So, for example, Jay White can't go to AEW right now because he's the Intercontinental Champion on Raw. You just seen Hangman Adam Page on NXT. He can't go to AEW right now unless he's released and I pick him up. That's the only way you can go to AEW, unless they be released or traded. That's the only way. Okay? So don't be mad when you don't see your favorites from AEW not on my AEW, because they're already on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Unless NXT, Raw, or SmackDown releases those guys, I can't get them. And do you really think that Raw's going to release Jay White? I don't think so. That would be very, very interesting, but I don't know why they would, but you never know. So, or you think NXT's gonna release Hangman? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know future holds. So again, those guys can't show up. So don't get on me when you see a lot of guys that from other companies and other companies IRL and you see a little bit of WWE guys on this show, because again, in the CTP universe, a lot of those guys are free agents, and which means I can bring them into my AEW series, because again, they're free agents in canon, so they can go there to work. So yeah, IRL, that is a touchy subject, but in CTP we don't have mass releases like WWE does. We're doing great financially. We're doing great financially, and we're keeping our wrestlers. That's the difference. And yes, I mean, maybe you could probably be the next AEW World Champion if you go to AEW, or if SmackDown releases you and you leave and you go to AEW. That can be a possibility, So you just gonna have to wait and see if those things will happen. I think that is all my concerns, questions. Any questions before I start the polls? Because I have a few polls I want to put up for you guys. And I just want to see where y'all heads at. So any questions, comments, or concerns before we start the polls? Anything y'all confused on? Anything y'all need more clear explanation on? I know he's very, very down bad. Everything's explained well. Y'all have any questions for me? If y'all have any questions, sound off in the chat below. If not, I'm gonna do some little polls, and I think I covered everything. I think that's it. I don't got that much to. I don't got no more notes. I'm good. So let's see if any questions, comments, or concerns are going to be populated. But while we wait on that, we're going to set up the polls. And actually, OBS is actually not killing. I don't want to jinx it right now. OBS is actually doing its job right now. I'm very interested to see where y'all heads at with the teams we have currently. So now this is going to be very interesting, especially when it comes to season 8. With who's going to be running each brand is going to be very, 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 very interesting. Okay, so Now that we got AEW in the series, I want to know who will be the best CTP brand after SummerSlam. Because AEW is coming. So now, which brand will be the best? Will it be Raw, NXT, SmackDown, or AEW? Sound off in the voting, and it should be popping up. I don't know. There it is. Okay. All right. Yeah. If it's like questions that concerns to like booking and stuff like that, I will answer those privately, But if it's like something like universal related, I can answer it here. Like general questions, and or concerns, I can answer it. But if it's like booking stuff, I'll do that later. All right. So let's see. I'm going to leave this poll up for a few minutes, and let's see what y'all think. So we got 50-50. Who will be the best brand after SummerSlam? Raw, NXT, SmackDown, or AEW? I'm very curious on see these answers. Very, very curious. Okay. Let me check the group chats I'm in if any questions or I need to answer anything. Thank y'all for sharing the stream out. I appreciate that, y'all. Y'all are great. Retweet that. Got an AEW. I love it. I am shocked. We got no NXT votes. Nobody picking NXT. I'm shocked. Go. That's great. That's crazy. Bruh. Alright. So we're gonna leave that poll up for a few minutes. That's only the first poll. Only the first poll, by the way. Let's see. Anything else? Okay, I got something else on my mind. But I'm gonna talk about it in a few minutes though. Alright. Let's see what we got in this place. Ooh, so we got 40 so far. It's 40% Monday Night Raw. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm loving the dynamic right now. Now we're back tied. We are tied again. Okay. Okay, I see y'all. All right, I'm loving the numbers right now. So it's currently a tie between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. There are no NXT votes still. I'm very shocked about that. So 7 votes are in. We got a 43% for SmackDown. SmackDown's currently leading right now. AEW at 29%, and Raw is at 29%. So let me know who y'all picked in the comments section. Well, I know who's I'll pick, but who else picked AEW? Or I'm just curious to see where y'all head at. I like this SmackDown vibe though. I like it. That put a smile on my face. It really does. But yeah, this is very interesting. Okay, got another 38. So we're still now we have a tie between AEW and SmackDown. Okay. I'm very, very interested. Somebody asked, okay, I have a question from one of my chats. What do I think of NXT? I'm gonna tell them I'm answering no stream. So in my opinion, CTP NXT is the second best brand in the series currently, behind Monday Night Raw. That's just how I would rank them right now. It's very good. I like the storylines. I like where they're going with certain things. You know, Takeover Atlanta looks very, very good. And if you think if you thought that this week NXT was very good, just wait until the next 3 weeks. It's gonna be fire. So, you know, but how I would rank the brands currently, since AEW's not started yet, it's gonna start again. It's gonna start after SummerSlam, as I stated earlier. I would say Raw, NXT, SmackDown right now. That's how I would rank them. In their current states, that's how I rank it. Raw, NXT, SmackDown. Those are the best brands as of right now. When AEW comes, I don't know how I rank them. We'll see. I might rank them very differently, but my ranking hasn't changed all season. That's been the same way since the beginning. Raw has been the best brand, NXT's been the second best brand, and SmackDown's been the third best brand. Now, post SummerSlam, SmackDown is going to be very, very, from what we have on the table. Post SummerSlam, SmackDown's very good. So I might be saying I might move SmackDown up a place or two post SummerSlam, but we're just gonna have to wait and see how everything shifts up and goes whenever those post SummerSlam shows get here. But that's how I feel about that so far. And it does feels good to be elite. It does. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, you know, to me, that's how I would rank them. You know, in my honest opinion, like that's what the brands would be to me. Somebody, I got another question here. What made you bring in the AEW series? Well, this was always going to happen in season 7, but with behind the scenes mess and a lot of things that delayed it for a whole year. Because if you guys remember, this was supposed to start in season 7, but we pushed it back to whenever season 7 started. We pushed it back to the fall of to the fall of 2020. Then it never happened again. Then it got moved to the spring of 2021. Never happened again. So I've been always wanting to do it, and with the combination of, you know, the WWE releases IRL, me slowly moving away from like doing like primarily mainly WWE content, like universe mode. I want to try a different avenue and do different types of universe mode for the channel. That's why you got that ECW thing starting. That's only going to be an expert project, by the way. That's not going to be me. And then we got the AEW stuff starting too. So because like I said, if 2K22 sucks, I will have a plan B. And this is the plan B, to grind hard on this. CTP is not going nowhere. No, definitely. We will make it work, no matter if 2K22 sucks or not. I can make it. We can do it mod. We will do more mod content. We're gonna figure out to keep it going. But if 2K22 sucks, this is my plan B to keep you guys invested with that AEW game coming out. I can always branch out and move the AEW universe mode to the AEW game. You know what I'm saying? So a combination of things made me do this. I always wanted to do it, especially when I started to really like, especially when I started really to like AEW a lot. So that's pretty much why I wanted to do the AEW series, but I just couldn't figure out a way to make it work, because again, like I said, CCP was always built as a 3-brand system. It always was from season 1 to 7. It still is a 3-brand system. It was always Raw, SmackDown, main event, or Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Yes, we had a period of main event days. I never talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It was something. Hey, y'all missed some terrible eras of CCP. Y'all missed the NXT CW period of NXT. You missed Legend NXT. that was that was something. But so that's not here or there. Like I said, CTP have a 3-bed system, so having this and making it work, I love a challenge, and this one's gonna be a fun challenge to make work. I was already thinking like, God dang, they took all we're behind the scenes. We drafted the world for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So some of my guys that I really wanted in AEW are already gone, and they're already on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. I was like, dang. I'm really going to have to come up with some characters for this one, and I was already thinking about it, and I already got the first card written out, and I already got the first. I started last night. I was working on writing the first 2 episodes already, and I'm going to start making them within the next week. So I'm very, very excited. Obviously, Raw is already majority done because that's prior. Like I said, the WWE series is priority number 1, and we're already halfway done with Raw production for next week. So the grind is still continuing. So don't worry about that. But this is my response to if 2K. It answered the question. This is my response to if 2K22 sucks. If the AEW game comes out next year, we don't know when they're coming out, but when eventually when the AEW game comes out, I will let you. I'm telling you guys now, this series will be on there 100%. Long as they have a call feature, which they should have a call feature. You should be able to make calls. I hope. Long as we can do that, it's 100% moving over to that game, and I'll be using 2 games at that point. The WWE game for the WWE series and the AEW game for the AEW series. That makes me feel wonders and happy whenever that day comes. I cannot wait for that day. It's gonna be great. Yeah, they never confirmed that. We'll see. And yes, some of our top guys right now are WWE, not even WWE stars anyway. Some of them are, but not all. Well, let's see. Balor's still. Balor's a top star. Dar. Well, Omega's not a WWE star, so he counts. Jay White's not a WWE star, so he counts. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions are not WWE stars, so that counts. Who are the Raw Tag Team Champions? I'm trying to think who they were. No. Oh, they're released, so they're not WWE stars right now. NXT Tag Team Champions are not WWE stars. Well, they were WWE stars, but they left, and they're not in WWE right now anyway. IC champ, like I said, that US champ is a WWE NXT UK star right now, so he counts. TV champion is a call, so he don't count. The UK champion is not who's the UK champion? I forgot who the UK champion was. That quick. God dang it. Who's the UK champion? Wait, they're still employed? I thought the Warriors got fired. I didn't know they were still employed. Oh, that's why. I don't watch Raw anymore, so I wouldn't know. I don't watch Raw anymore. The only brands I watch is NXT and SmackDown currently these days. I don't watch Raw anymore. So that 24/7 crap, I don't even see it. I didn't even know they were still employed. I thought they got fired. LA Knight's still there. Okay, somehow he hasn't got cut yet. So yeah, I mean, he's right. I would say it's like a 75, 35%. The majority is still like some people are still WWE stars, like our Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions. They're technically still WWE stars because Ronda Rousey, she technically hasn't went anywhere else. She's just not under contract right now. And Shayna Baszler's still employed there, so she's still there. And Sasha Banks is still there. So I mean, like I said, we have a lot of WWE people as champions right now. But like our top stars, you can argue that they're not, there, or they're they're not in WWE anymore. Yeah, Brian counts. Well, you can count him, but he was a champion in WWE before. But he's a current AEW guy right now, so you can count him on the list. And then Omega, he's a current AEW guy too. So yeah. I mean, I would say out of all three of the brands, I think SmackDown is the only brand with only one. No, same with Raw. Raw and SmackDown are the only two brands with only one champion that is not in WWE. And that's the Guerrillas of Destiny. Oh, well SmackDown technically has two. Well, SmackDown has two. Well, Raw's the only one with it. Because Jay White's the only guy that's a Raw champion that's not in WWE currently. Everybody else is in WWE from what the expert told me. So, there you go. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Well, you're not counting champions. Okay, well yeah, but yeah, that counts. Yeah, Jay White, Karrion Kross, Omega, Bryan, Black, Punk. Yeah, all those guys are not in WWE and they're top stars. That is true, and that's correct. So, if you just count like main eventers, yeah, for sure the majority of them are not in WWE. But like champions, some of them, the majority is still are in WWE currently as champions. But top stars, yeah, the top guys are in WWE. Cross was there until like 2 weeks ago, but I mean, he was there at one point, but he's gone now. So, hey, it's all good. So we're gonna end the poll. Yeah, and Kevin Owens might be gone too. So that's fun. So I think this is just I think this is just new series bias. But AEW won the poll, 42%. Some 35% people said SmackDown, 21% of people said Raw, and 0% of people said NXT. I'm still shocked at that. I'm pretty sure NXT gonna make y'all regret y'all saying 0%. Nobody voted for NXT. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make y'all regret that, and they're looking at that, and they're gonna make y'all regret that. I wouldn't be like that if I were y'all. I'm just saying. But hey, y'all have spoken. But I think the reason why AEW won is probably because of new series bias. Gotta get it has to be new series bias because there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. That is the best brand already, and it hasn't even had one match yet. But hey, I see y'all. Alright, so yeah, any other questions, comments, or concerns? One more thing before I let y'all go, though. But any other questions, comments, or concerns that you guys have about the AEW series? How it will work, scheduling, pay-per-views, all that stuff like that. So, again, for everybody that missed it, I'm going to recap everything one more time in case you missed it. So AEW, like I said, is entering the CTP canon, and it will officially be our fourth brand in the series. But it won't start. It will be titled WWE 2K Universe Mode AEW Season 1 episode, etc. It's going because it's technically in this first season. Episodes every 2 to 3 weeks to keep focused on the CTP WWE series. Does not have to be released weekly with the WWE series. Has its own pay-per-view schedule and only comes together with the WWE series whenever it's WWE draft time after WrestleMania. No matter if I'm at Revolution or Full Gear, I could be at All Out. I still gotta go and draft. If I could be at All Out and if CTP's at WrestleMania and they done with WrestleMania, yeah, I gotta go draft. No matter where I'm at, or I could be at the Invades Toronto show that's coming up. I gotta go draft. If WrestleMania is done, AEW's going draft. That's the rules. It's gonna be very fun, very 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 fun and interesting. I will reveal the AEW the CTP. Okay, I got all these names. CTP AEW Double or Nothing card will be revealed on Twitter and on. I might actually do it right now while I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be revealed on Twitter and the YouTube community tab, so don't worry about that. Match cards will be made. I don't think I'm gonna do a match card video, to be honest. I did one last time and I don't feel like doing another one. So we're probably just gonna we're probably just going to introduce the show and just, go through the proper introductions and just get started, because I just want to get started now. Unless somebody else gonna narrate the match card video, I don't feel like doing it anymore. I've done it 3 times already. I don't want to do it for a 4th time. So I might just get somebody to narrate it for me, because I don't feel like doing it. But here is the card. I might actually pin this now, since this is Nah, for real though. I've done the match card video 3 times already. I don't want to do it again. I'm tired. You get tired doing the match card video for a series that don't come out. Alright. Oh, I actually cannot put the card in here because it's too long for a comment. But yeah. I'll just reveal it in the community tab. It's fine. Just page into my community tab. You'll see the full AEW card. Like I said, everything we talked about today will be in the community tab for people that missed the stream and stuff like that. But if y'all don't have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm about to roll up out of here. If y'all don't have any questions, comments, concerns. One last thing though. So the only Universe Mode War series that we will have is CTP ECW, which will be made exclusively by Expert Gaming, which is coming in the spring of 2022. Or I'm probably looking at an April. I don't know. I think I have to talk with him, but I think we'll look at an April-ish or May-ish release for the ECW series. But that's it. That'll be the only Universe Mode War series. Again, you guys will know the Universe Mode War series is not canon, and it can do whatever it wants and bring in whatever it wants, as long as they don't have a controversy or died in a controversial way. You can bring in Dead Stars, but they can't be like they had, or like they can't, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. But that doesn't follow any rules. Anything they want to, and no holds barred, anything goes. That will be in spring 2022. Hopefully. I'm saying hopefully because, spring is almost here already. Knowing how time is moving. But, yeah. That's it. Yep. If I don't have anything else for y'all, and I don't want to just sit here and stall. I told y'all I wasn't gonna hold y'all too long. So let's dismiss. All right. If there's no more questions, comments, or concerns, if I answered everything, let's roll out. Okay, thank y'all so much for joining this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe channel down below, turn those notifications, because FC Dub returns tomorrow, and you don't want to miss it. It's gonna be fun. FCW is coming back tomorrow, the official return. I'm so excited for FCW. So me, Expert Gaming, and Mr. Super Kick Gaming, aka Darren Dalton, will be joining you guys for FCW. The return episode is gonna be awesome. Go host tournaments and extra things that Expert hasn't told us about yet. Will be done tomorrow for FCW. Time will be revealed probably Saturday morning, whenever we figure out whenever everybody is available to meet. We will be live here on YouTube tomorrow on November 20th, 2021. Like, subscribe, share, follow my social medias. That will be in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for all the consistent support. I've been your host, Coltrane, and I will see you guys in the next video and stream. FCW tomorrow, and I might have something for y'all Sunday. I haven't decided yet, but we might have a video on Sunday, and hopefully Monday Night Raw and NXT next week. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go get out of here, go get me something to eat, go get with my bookers, and I'm gonna start getting that AEW series ready for y'all post SummerSlam and get Monday Night Raw together. But that's it. Remember to be glorious at every single thing you do. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. And one last thing before I go. Can't forget it. My man Exile is about to go live in 57 minutes. So I want you guys to go do me a favor. I was going to redirect them, but YouTube's being YouTube, and you got to have a limit to do it. So I want you guys to go to my man Exile's video, and go right there and go set your reminders. Subscribe to my man. He's back on YouTube. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Go subscribe to him, man. You will not be disappointed. So y'all go to that link right there, and I will. And if you're a CTP fan, I will see you guys in that video for 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys go over there and go show your support to my man Exile and his video. But other than that, I've been your host Coltrane, and I will see you guys in the next video. Finally, officially. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay safe. Wash your hands and wash your behind. Yeah. It's not just a saying. It's a way of life. Remember to be glorious every second that you do. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. Remember, you can do anything you want to in this world. See y'all later.